Mr. Chairman.
The Honourable Christopher Finlinson.
Yes, the member raises a couple of substantive points that are worthy of reply. The first relates to the alleged Paul on the road to Damascus change of view. There was a real concern on the part of my party about interference with the conduct of the judiciary. Having spoken, however, to the Chief Justice and other members of the judiciary, they were of the opinion that after a couple of years their initial concerns had evaporated, and they felt that the post was relieving the heads of benches of numerous complaints that tended to be made, and that there was a filtering system that was put in place, and on that basis we were prepared to change our minds. Changing one's mind is not necessarily a sign of weakness, I say to Mr. Chevelle. It can often be a sign of strength. And what we're seeking now to do is to ensure that the actual Commissioner is not placed under a huge burden with the number of complaints that are being lodged these days, and sometimes inevitably, as the member will know, in a relatively small jurisdiction there are going to be conflicts of interest or other reasons why the Commission is unable to deal with the matter, and that's why it is proposed that there be a Deputy Judicial Complaints Officer. As the member would know, because he was in partnership with the Commissioner, Sir David Gascoigne, for example, a number of the members and Sir David's former partners have been appointed to the bench, and it would be rather difficult for the Commissioner to have to deal with any complaints against those judges. So that's why, having listened to the judiciary, having listened to submissions on the part of the Law Society, the government or the National Party was prepared to change its mind. And then I come to the other point the member raised. If the member looks at section 16 of the Act, one sees that the Commission is required to conduct a preliminary examination of a complaint, and then the Commissioner, if one looks at subsection 4, may make inquiries into the complaint that he thinks appropriate, obtain documents, consult the head of bench, and then subsection 5, having completed the preliminary examination, the Commissioner may take certain steps. So he can either dismiss the complaint, refer it to the head of bench, or recommend the appointment of a judicial conduct panel. Commissioners have found that for some complaints, a complainant can be satisfied following an explanation or an apology by the judge. What normally happens, as I understand it, is the Commissioner will write to the judge who is the subject of complaint and ask for at least a preliminary response, and then on the basis of that there may, for example, be an apology, and that can be considered to be the end of the matter. So what the new section does is enables the Commissioner not to take further action in respect of a complaint if the Commissioner is satisfied that further consideration of the complaint would in all the circumstances be unjustified. So it's just really giving the Commissioner additional powers in order to deal with the matter.
Chair.